Basically, Shane Jones, old man shouts at Moon, and y'all can go get effed. I'm going to do what I want when I want.
Shane Jones has taken another swing at judges, saying there's been elements of totalitarianism in some judicial decisions. Attorney General Judith Collins has already written to ministers, reminding them of their obligation not to publicly criticise judges. And now she says she'll speak to him once more. Here's Jenna again.
Roll up, take a seat for round, we've lost count, of Jones versus the judiciary.
The creep of a lot of these judicial decisions is beginning to show elements of totalitarianism, and I don't like it.
Well, you've just done it again, Minister.
Bye-bye.
Following revelations by Stuff's Tovapod.
It is pretty obvious he thinks it's a big joke, eh?
Oh, he thinks he's the duck's nuts, mate. I've never seen someone that looks like he enjoys the smell of his own farts more than Shane Jones.
Fair enough.
Cast last week that Shane Jones had referred to Justice Cheryl Gwynne as a communist judge.
Why call Justice Gwynne a communist judge?
No, I can't remember the context of what I said. It's political rhetoric.
Yesterday, the Bar Association publicly admonished ministers, saying this cannot be explained away as simply political rhetoric by politicians when ministers of the Crown owe duties to uphold the role of judges. It is not healthy for our institutions, they wrote.
It's a really, really good point. I mean, this is part of the cabinet manual. It's part of the cabinet rules. Ministers have jobs and responsibilities here. And he's just basically going, meh, whatever, I don't care.
What are you going to do? Is Luxon going to come and smack my big bottom? No, because the minor coalition parties are dog walking this government. They know that Luxon is weak.
Warning, in recent years, we've seen polarising criticism of the judiciary in other countries. The risks of that are clear. And urging the government to ensure ministerial conduct is not condoned by inaction. The Bar Association's asking the Attorney General to step in.
I take comedy very seriously. I've written to my cabinet colleagues earlier this year, and I've since spoken to Mr. Jones.
So he's just said right now that there is elements of totalitarianism creeping into the judges.
Literally right now. Her response should be, well, if that's the case, he'll be admonished. But guess what her response is?
Is he listening to you?
Well, I haven't heard him say that.
I haven't heard him say that. So in other words, I'm going to choose not to believe you right now, journalist, because it makes it more awkward than me than it already is.
There is a reporter right there reporting it to you. The correct reaction would be, oh, for fuck's sake. And this entire country, for once, would understand where Judith Collins is coming from.
He's literally just said it minutes ago.
I'll speak to him.
Would you like to apologise to the judiciary?
In what context? For using the word communist?
For using the word totalitarianism.
No.
Jones initially said he was referring to the Takutaia Moana decision around Māori customary rights over the foreshore and seabed. That was a decision made by the High Court.
I will be speaking to him further.
Is he out of control?
No, not at all.
Then he changed his tune, arguing he was directing his comments at the Waitangi Tribunal.
That creep, which I regard as happening in the Waitangi Tribunal, as a type of anti-democratic totalitarianism.
The tribunal's not a court, but chaired by judges. Judges can't speak for themselves here.
I am talking at one level about the members of the Waitangi Tribunal, but I'm also talking about the fact that the sovereignty in New Zealand rests with Parliament.
Calls them communist judges, but he's just a law unto himself. Shane can do whatever he wants by the looks of things.
I think you'll find I'm taking it seriously.
You're not getting mighty close to a breach of the cabinet manual here.
No, I don't think I am at all. No, not at all.
We'll see if the Attorney General and Prime Minister agree.
Well, there you go, Chewy. And I don't know if you know this, but I was having lots of little coughing fits during that. So the floor is yours.
Shane Jones is a boliviating blowhard and always has been. The fact that he is hanging around waiting for Winston to die is a constant stain on our political sphere. The man is on the grift. In every portfolio he holds, he is open to lobbying and bribery. And at this point, he's slinging shots at the judiciary as was mentioned, they can't fire back.
Yeah.
The reason that he called this judge a communist, by the way, is because she was a member of a socialist youth group in her youth at university. That's why. He apparently can't remember the context of what he said it, but he can remember that this particular judge was part of a socialist group in university.
Yeah, it just reeks of this idea that the minor coalition partners are just doing what do they think he's going to do? They're going to try and pull him into line, and Winston's going to go, leave my boys alone, and nothing's going to happen. I mean, they literally have a role and a duty not to do this kind of thing, and he's literally doing it. So I don't know what you do.
He's also, this is, I think, the third or the fourth time that I've heard him hide behind the phrase, "Oh, it's just political rhetoric." It's like this, like he's gone to Hogwarts and he's learned a new spell to divert any criticism about what he said. Oh, I said a thing in front of people. And of course, I'm a politician. Nobody believes what I really say. It's so outside of what we should have as our elected leaders. And I just know that the people that vote for New Zealand First fucking love it. They just want someone to cause absolute chaos. It's the reason that Winston always comes back every election, because people just like, oh, I just like a little bit of political ruckus. They're not interested in a functioning democracy or an effective government helping the country move forward. They just want to see it all burn.